Yes. We live in this thing. Let me make sure I share. Y'all know how y'all be. All right. So we are live, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in. All right. So we are live, y'all. We got a great show today, y'all. I'm super duper excited. Super duper. Great show today, y'all. Super duper excited. You know, I need to talk about this now. This some real conversation today. All right. Make sure you guys tap in with me on Facebook, Pillow Talk Podcast, and of course, Twitter, Robin E93. E93 Robin, y'all already know y'all can tap in. What is up, everybody? Robin E here checking in on another episode of Pillow Talk, man. Super excited to have y'all in this space, in this place. We got a great guest today. Super excited to have this Black author on the show. We're going to get into some real in-depth things, you know, spirit up in here, y'all. I know y'all been battling a lot of internal things, and I really feel like this is somebody who can shed some light on just some personal traumas that everybody goes through. One of the biggest things we got to talk about is generational curses. So I'm super excited to have her on the show, Miss Chantrice Marshall. And go ahead and bring her on. Hello,
Hey
how you
everybody,
doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. Let me turn you up so I can make sure I hear you. All right. I am glad to have you on the show. Okay. You are a phenomenal woman. Let me just put that out there.
Thank you. So are you. So are
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
And I
Now,
seen
I
the little
did
bio
see.
thing. I'm like, oh, she a Gemini too. Okay, cool.
I'm Pisces.
Oh, you're a Pisces? Oh, I
Yep.
thought the sign said Gemini. My bad.
No, but I love Geminis though. Y'all great. I love y'all. My brother's a Gemini, so
Yes,
I
yes.
love y'all. But yes, I'm happy to have you here on Pillow Talk. So I did see first and foremost that you are from Chicago.
Yes, Southside all day long.
South side. Okay. What's your favorite thing about your city where you grew up?
Oh, Chicago. I would just say the city, period. I think once people get out the bad stuff about Chicago, just like all around, from the south side to the west side to the east side to the north side to the downtown, just it's a beautiful city.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, absolutely. I love Chicago. Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. Got to give some love to Chi Towns, always producing some big people like yourself. So you are an author. I would say you're like a spiritual guidance, person,
Really, that's deep.
motivational speaker. Yeah, like and
You,
an
I like
author,
that.
y'all. We got to get into the book, y'all. Okay, we got to get into the book.
It
Okay.
is, means a lot.
Yes, we got to get into the book. Let me post it so y'all can kind of see a snippet there. I'm not cursed, or am I?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's
I
a deep
love the cover
question to
too.
ask yourself.
Okay. So that a question that you were kind of always asking yourself personally?
Um, I would say that until I became aware of what a generational curse is, I believe like so many questions, like when you're going through the transitional period from where you're trying to grow, when you're trying to break away from the known to get to the unknown, back to the known. Just like, why am I this way? Why do I feel so stuck? Like, why am I this
Mm.
way? So it kind of makes you dig deeper than the events that happen. It's like, okay, this makes sense. Okay, this makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. Generational curses is definitely a big thing. But I am interested in knowing, growing up for you, was there something, particularly that kind of stuck with you that kind of made you, want to dig a little deeper into generational curses?
Absolutely. I would say just the generational curse of alcoholism,
Mm,
generational curse that how people are with their kids, generational curse of money. That's just such a topic. So I
yeah.
wanted to give that in my book, like divorce. I talk about alcoholism. I talk about drugs. I talk about colorism, just to give people a little snippet of, can that relate to you? Is your family this way? Do you feel that way?
Absolutely. And it's deep. I mean, you have the different chapters where you do give the different scenarios. And I love that, the testimonies. And then you have kind of like a journal section as well for people to
If
kind of
you want to write.
reflect.
If you want
Okay.
to write, or if you feel like, this is touching me, let me write down some of my family generational curses that have prayers, that have affirmations, Bible verses, just to help people step by step. I feel like it's more of a guide to help you break generational curses. One, to make you aware and give you different topics of generational curses that we all may have in our family. Then it's like, okay, let me show you how to break it and show you how to get through it step by step.
Absolutely. Do you journal too, like for yourself? Do you
Yeah,
journal?
I love journaling. I have like 20 journals, some by the bedside, some in my desk. Like, I love
Okay.
journal. I'm addicted to notebooks. Like, if I'm in TJ Maxx anywhere, I'm like, oh, this journal is cute. Let me pick it up.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. How does that make you feel when you kind of go back and read some things that you've written before?
Um, it's kind of scary because some of it is manifestation. It's like, wow,
Mm.
this really came to pass. Like, I remember this journal, for instance, about generational curses. But I remember I had put in a notebook, like, yeah, I'm going to get a car. I'm going to get a car. And I look back at it like a couple years later when I was having a hard time trying to trade my car. And it was like, dang, that really came to, just writing stuff down over and over.
Yes, absolutely. Manifestation, absolutely. And you have your affirmations as well in there. So have you always been into, speaking affirmations, speaking that positivity into yourself?
No, not all the time. I would say I got on this journey probably within the past 2 years of
Okay.
meditating, of reading more, of positive affirmations. Just being so stuck in one place, and you just like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Like, let me look into some resources. Let me look into some other women who turned their story around. So it's like,
Mm,
okay, God, I gotta change. Like, something got to change. My circumstance got to change. So just really seeing that you really can change your life with a positive mind frame.
absolutely. Okay, because absolutely to the positive mind frame. We need that positivity. You'd be
Absolutely.
surprised what y'all could do with a positive mindset.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So when did you get into the process of actually creating the book?
I've been trying to write this book for about 10 years now. One of
Wow.
the pages in the notebook was from like 2013, and it was dated like 3 o'clock in the morning when I couldn't sleep.
What? That's
Yes. And it's so crazy because I had found this journal from over 10 years ago in a drawer, and it starts talking about generational curses. But then I had also got a word from a prophet and said, the devil wants to hold up your hand. God wants you to write. And it just all happened this year. It was like, okay, you need to write. You need to write. And then it was like I was writing. Then I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work. I started feeling a kind of way about it. And then she spoke to me again. It was like the devil wants to hold your hand up. I don't care if the book is 20 pages, you need to release it. And it's like, dang, she's like, that's why the devil is fighting you so hard. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to see it through. And I saw it through. Like, I'm a nurse. The first thing, this is the second thing that I have seen through since nursing. I tried like real estate, life insurance,
okay.
a list of other things. I'm just trying, but I'm not really consistent with it. And I'm not really giving it my all. It's like, okay, after 4 weeks, this is boring. I can't do this. But it's like, okay, I'm a nurse. I want more. But it's like I had to go back to what really made me happy, which was writing.
Oh, I love that. Okay, because the devil be busy, don't he? The
Yeah, he
devil be
do.
busy.
It's really all in the mind. You have to have a strong mind.
Yes, like I can't believe this been a long process, absolutely, to get to the book.
Yeah. So I had stopped writing after years, but it just was like once she said that word and once I found the notebook and the steps kind of led back to it, I just like, you know what? I'm gonna just give it my all. Let me just start writing. Let me just start typing. And it led to I'm not cursed or am I?
Yes, and I love the title. I love the cover of it as well. That's beautiful. Beautiful,
Thank you.
right there. Yes,
Thank
I love
you.
it. I love it. I think this book is really dope, y'all, and I really want to just kind of dive a little bit more into the generational curses. So one of the chapters that I really liked was the David and his babies.
Okay.
I feel like that's a very common generational curse that, plagues a lot of Black men, in our
Absolutely.
communities and everything. What would you say is another way, or, how would you feel, I guess, going about it in a way that we can also break that generational curse?
As far as a man and having babies and not fathering, I would
Mm-hmm.
say the root of that would be childhood trauma. And that's also a chapter in the book is unhealed childhood trauma. Once you get to the root of your childhood trauma, whether it's your mother left you, whether it's your father left you, whether he fathered all these kids and didn't raise them, once you heal that part of you, you can break it. Because I feel like we all got an event from our childhood that's still deep rooted in us, and some was able to overcome it and some wasn't. So once you heal whatever trauma you have within yourself, then that's really, really when you can break generational curses. But you have to heal yourself first.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, I know some people kind of shy away from therapy, and just that whole ideology. So, what would you say is like another way that they can do it? For those that, may have not read the book, what would you feel like is another way they can kind of self-heal?
Reading, meditating, counseling, affirmations, getting a life coach. Eric Thomas is good if, for men that like, him speaking like that. You just got to kind of go what floats your boat, like what you really like to. Because some people like, no, that's not going to work for me. That's too churches or this person is boring. You really got to latch on to something that you could grasp to and be like, okay, they motivate me. Now let me motivate myself.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Y'all better. Okay. Self-heal. Self-heal. Heal
Self-heal.
yourself. Okay. Go talk to somebody. Go meditate. Go pray. I love how more people are meditating now and
Mhm.
realizing that's another way for you to pray in a sense, to get right with that spirit. It's nothing
Right.
wrong with meditation, y'all.
Mhm.
Like, do it. Meditate, get yourself right. Absolutely. I love that. I love that. So do you have, a main woman or anybody really that's just like a figure for you or someone that you kind of look up to?
Absolutely. It's so many dope women on social media. It is. I would say Sarah Jakes Roberts
Okay.
is one of them. I would say Coach Stormy. I love, to me, when you say queen, queen is a woman that had been through some shit and got to some shit. That's the type of woman I like. I like women that's like, okay, everything look good on social media, the bags, the cars, the purses, but what did you go through to get through that? And I like women that don't mind being transparent, telling their story. Like, don't walk in the room and try to downplay the next one, be like, oh, I'm here, but it's like, what did you go through to get through that? So I don't mind being around women who got a story to tell. And it's like, I'm a queen because I overcame that shit. And I didn't have to dim no other woman's light. I didn't have to think I'm better than the next woman to be like, okay, yeah, this is what I've been through and this is what I overcame.
Okay, yes. Okay. I done been through some shit. This crown
Yeah,
is heavy. This crown
yeah,
is heavy.
absolutely. And I still glow and I still can uplift the next woman. That's the type of
Yes.
woman I like.
I
To
love
me,
that.
that's what a queen is.
Absolutely. Okay, we need a new definition. We need a new definition of queen now. Yes, I love that though. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so many strong women that's just coming in and being transparent, like you said. I love that. We
Yeah,
need that. We need that new type of circle of influence. Everybody should want to be queens,
right, right, right.
Everybody should want to be queens.
So that's just a couple women off social media. Reading more, tapping into myself, trying to be that woman to others as well, that don't mind being transparent, that don't mind helping the next woman.
Yes.
It's all about giving back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. Now I have to ask, do you have a favorite affirmation?
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In the spirit. In the spirit. I do love that. That's a good affirmation.
Yeah.
What is a favorite food that brings you joy?
Oh, dang. I'm from Chicago. We got the best food.
Ah, you got the pick.
So that's a hard one. Dang. I would say pasta.
Okay.
Pasta.
Okay. Red sauce, white sauce, any pasta? All
Any pasta. Macaroni, mastacholi, lasagna.
pasta.
Pasta.
Everything. Absolutely. Pasta is fire. I love that. Pasta is fire. What color reminds you of happiness?
Gold.
Yes.
Gold.
Royalty. Okay, I love that. I like them answers. Now, I also see that you are doing your acting, you're an actress as well.
Trying. No, I'm just
Don't
kidding.
be modest. Don't be.
Yeah, I want to say about 3 years ago, I did Empire, I did The Shy, I did Chicago Med, Chicago Fire. Well, no, I did last season of The Shy as well.
Yes.
I did an Insure on the Spot commercial, Shameless, Love, Country
Oh, I love
Craft,
Shameless. Yes.
Country Craft Love. It's something like that. Yeah.
Oh, Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, Love
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's
So
get
we starting
into
all the
it.
way from
Yes,
the
you done been
bottom.
on some things. You talking about a little bit. You got a little Rolodex. You got a little Rolodex.
Yeah, we starting from the bottom.
I love that. So have you always wanted to act, or you just kind of fell into it? How did you get into that circle?
Just rediscovering myself again. It was like, okay, I kind of like this, going on the scene, meeting different celebrities, and just seeing it's like, okay, I'm dramatic for a reason. I can do this.
Oh, okay. So you're a little dramatic. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, that's dope. I mean, how was that experience? Being there, being on the scene and stuff. How was
It
that?
was nice. I love it. It's like shell shocking when you see like Taraji and Terrence Howard and having a conversation with them and going on set and you there for 16 hours. And I think one club scene in Empire, I was like the little bottle girl holding a bottle in the club. So it was fun and cute.
Yes, that's dope. Girl, I wouldn't be able to contain myself. I ain't gonna lie. Taraji was right there
Yeah,
in
Miss
my
Cookie.
perimeter.
Yeah, Cookie was right there.
I would have had to get on that. No, that's really dope. That's amazing. Do you have an agent or you just
No,
like
I fell into that. I
okay?
think it was like an ad or something. And you know how the places come, but it's like a fan blueprint that say you got to pay this. And I'm like, nah. They call you back like, hey, let's take pictures. You made it to the next round. And it's like, okay, you got to pay $495. And I'm like, nah. Then someone was like, you know what, do it. You spend this on something else anyway. And they gave me
True.
the little photo card, and it just was like, okay, we have this open and this show, and I just started applying, and it was like, okay, it paid itself out. Then some people would try to be negative, like, you don't gotta pay for that. That's the agency, and you could just get this for free. I'm like, well, that may have worked for you, but this kind of worked for me.
Okay. Okay.
We waste money on so many other things, so why not, put it into yourself?
Absolutely. Very true. Okay, because what? You
Yeah.
out there getting to it. I love to hear it. That's so dope for real. That's investing in yourself.
It is. It is. So I was like, no, y'all have a good day. Then someone was like, you know what, ma'am? Can I break that up into 2 payments?
Okay, can y'all put 100 on this and then I'm gonna just come back?
Right.
That is dope. I love that. I think that's amazing. Do you have an actor or actress that you like, I really want to be in something with them? Like if there was one person you had to do a scene with, who would it be?
I would say Taraji.
Okay.
Um, dang. I hope I don't say her name wrong. Viola Davis. Is it Viola Davis?
Okay, yeah, no, you got it right. You got it
Okay.
right.
Viola Davis. Absolutely. She a goat. Absolutely.
Okay, she is.
Yeah.
It'd be the snot and everything for me every time. She gonna sell that cry every time. Okay,
Yeah.
she makes me cry. Absolutely, I love that. Do you have a favorite genre, like drama, comedy?
Um, I would say probably action and drama.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
doing stunts?
I could see myself in Bad Boys 4.
No, okay, you doing stunts? Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
like
dope.
action. Yeah.
That's dope. I love that. That's amazing. That's dope. I can't do the acting. I don't know. As much as I love doing this, it's something about that other action. I'm just like, okay, can't
Yeah,
do it. Can't do
can't do it.
it. And you're also a mother as well.
Yes, a mother, a wife, a nurse, trying to work on other projects, just multitasking. Just really
Multitasking,
multitasking.
yes. How do you balance everything?
Tapping into that self-care. Tapping and like you have to have it. I don't care if it's going to the gym. I don't care if it's locking yourself in a room reading a book while you got the eye mask on or meditate. You have to incorporate it. You have to incorporate it.
Yes, absolutely. It's important. Self-care is important. I love that.
Yes.
I love that. So what are some goals that you have for 2022?
2022, I would say some of my goals is not to get comfortable and to keep going. I would say with writing, don't stop. Because right now it's like, okay, let's slow it. No, we're not doing that. I would say writing another book, and I wouldn't mind writing a movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, would not mind
Yes.
writing a movie. Yep.
I love that. That would be dope. That would be dope.
Yeah,
That
I
would
would
be so
like to
amazing.
write a movie. I don't know which angle I want to go with it. I don't know if I want to write a movie on generational curses. I don't want to know if I want to write a movie on some of the experience that I went through, this past year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
But
is Viola Davis gonna be in it? She gonna be in it?
I hope so. Now I can manifest that.
Okay.
I'm a
Because
manifest.
you know she gonna sell that part, whatever it is, she gonna sell it for you.
Right. I'm a manifest it, and I'm a knock on Tyler Perry door. I'm here.
Okay.
I
Well,
got a play
we need
or
the
a movie
studio.
for you. Yeah.
Right. We need
Play
the
or a movie
studio.
for you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
He gonna give it to you. I think that would be amazing though, seriously. And a lot of those productions and stuff, start off of books or just smaller like screenplays. So you never know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the
The
sky's the
goal was
limit.
to get this done and to don't stop. So
Yes. Okay, y'all, because again, y'all, I'm not cursed or am I? This is really an amazing book, seriously. Like
thank you so
I,
much.
I
I
think it's
appreciate that. And I
of
do want to
course.
add that when I got done with the book, it just was like, it seemed like so many people was writing books, and it just made me feel like this low. So anybody out there that's doing something, even if you don't have the fans, the crowd, the followers, the support, please keep going. Please don't stop, because the devil will really try to mess with your mind.
Mm.
It just was like, oh no, don't have a book release party. Don't finish the book. Like all these crazy thoughts start coming in. And it's like, no, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So if you're working on anything, if you don't have the support, the money, the followers, if somebody else is doing the same thing, if 500 people doing the same thing, just keep going.
Yes.
Keep going. Don't
Absolutely.
stop.
Absolutely. Okay, don't stop. Okay, don't stop. We might need a follow-up. We might need a part two. We might need another edition. We might need a series.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
Yes. Okay. First up for 2022, is there, any other like book signings or public speakings? I know COVID kind of got things a little
Right. I'm
crazy.
trying to go with that angle with doing more interviews. I'm trying to go do some signings at libraries. I'm trying to be on some women panels in different states talking about it.
Yeah.
Wherever the positivity is, me and this book is going.
I know that's right. You pulling up.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't mind talking about it. I don't mind meeting with other people.
Yeah.
It's here. God told me to complete it and do it. So I'm like, okay, God, wherever you want me to go with it, we going.
Okay. All the way. I love that. I really do. This is, and I could see you on a panel. Absolutely. Like speaking about it, signing about it. If you do have, any signings that are coming up, definitely let me know so I can share it and,
Okay.
come out and try to get my book signed. I need me a little autograph book
I
too.
know. How long
Absolutely.
have you been doing your podcast?
This is 3 years for me.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been
That's
3 years.
what's up.
Thank you. And it's nice, it's definitely more up there now, but I just try to balance everything out,
Mm-hmm.
maintain that self-care as well. So I
Mm-hmm.
definitely felt that. I definitely
Okay.
felt
That's what's up. I like
yes.
that.
Thank
I like
you.
that. Women on the rise and, supporting and giving back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, I got a blog too. So if you ever want me to, might have to do a little review, write up on the book on the blog
Okay,
as
cool.
well, that would be dope.
Got it. Got it.
Because
We
I'm always
definitely got
trying
to
to support.
stay and connect.
Yes.
Because
Always trying to support.
yeah, it's really about that. Because I hear people say that they go to these places and women are like so mean and so catty, and it's like you don't even got to be like that.
Mm-mm.
You really don't.
Mm-mm. And you talked about that too in your book too. Some of
Yeah.
that.
A chapter called Megan a Woman Hater. It's like you always hear women be like, I can't stand bitches. Like, I just hate bitches. It's
Mhm.
like, dang, what's wrong? Like, what I do to you? Like,
All in your
yeah,
chest. Yeah, all in the
yeah.
chest with it.
And it's like, you don't hate women. You hate the women in your family that hurt you. You don't hate women. You hate
Mm.
the women that hurt you. I love it. I love it. Get into it. Get into the finger snaps.
Okay, speak on it because they ain't hear you. Okay, they ain't hear you. A lot of women don't want to address that type of stuff either.
Absolutely. That's the root of the problem, though. It's like you don't hate women. You hate the women that hurt you.
Mm.
You hate the experiences that you had with women. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you seeing that woman and every other woman that you
Mm-hmm.
dealing with.
Absolutely.
Y'all, we getting to it. I'm telling you. And I'm just like the book just has so many of those instances in it, but that's definitely one I feel like is really, really important. That in the baby daddy situation, like
Mm-hmm.
I gotta take me a little drink because yeah, but y'all definitely need to work on that inner reflection. Like, I know I dealt with a friend and I felt like now that I'm older, that was definitely a problem for her. She had a lot of trust issues with women and she
Okay.
was acting just very erratic towards me sometimes. And I was just like, I'm not used to this. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It
mm-mm.
starts with the home and the family and, Yep.
Absolutely. Ooh, okay. Y'all, let me show y'all the title one more time so y'all can see it on there. Okay, so beautiful. I love it. So dope.
Thank
I love
you.
that. Absolutely. I love that. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on Pillow Talk podcast and just talking about your book and your experiences. Like I said, I think this is a really good self-help book for real.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it turned out to be that. I just want to make people aware of what a generational curse is because so many people live them and they really just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't know that they're living them and they're stuck and they're depressed. And it's like, okay, you got to stand up and beat this for yourself, for your kids, for the generation after you.
Absolutely. Because sometimes too, I think you mentioned it can, skip a generation or it may not directly affect you, but you'll see it in your kids or something
Kids.
like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They deep. Generational curses is deep.
See, we need a follow up. We might need a follow up for this. Okay,
Yeah.
we might need another follow up because I really do love it. I love the way you structured it. And generational curses, they're real. They're real.
Mhm. Yeah.
Absolutely. So please let us know where we can stay in contact with you. Of course, where we can purchase the book.
You can purchase the book on my website, www.queenchantrice.com. You can purchase it on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and you can follow me on Instagram at Queen Chantrice _Chantrice, Queen _Chantrice.
Yes. Make sure y'all follow her. Get that book. You said it's Barnes and Nobles too?
Yep, Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, and then my website.
Yes. Okay, that's where people like to read. They go to Barnes and Nobles.
Yep.
Yes. I love that. That's dope. Yes, Black author doing your thing.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. Hopefully we see you too in some more productions as well this year, because I would love to. I'd love to see you on the
I
screen too.
know. I'm trying to be on this season of The Shy. They filming right now, so I'm gonna manifest that.
Okay, absolutely. Maybe give us a little update. If you out there, that would be dope.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, make sure you guys tune in with her. Make sure you purchase the book and follow her on Instagram as well and the website. Make sure y'all
Okay.
tune in. Okay. As always, I appreciate y'all for subscribing and watching Pillow Talk Podcast. Sending love and light to everybody. Peace out.
See you.
Yay. That was good.